ranchos. I'm at all ranchos. I'm at all ranchos.
Good morning. Welcome to the Circling Back podcast. It's Tuesday. Beautiful morning here in Austin, Texas. My name is David. And let me introduce our producer. You may know him from his recent trip to Mexico. His name is Randall Trimbacki.
Hi, Dave. I went to Mexico.
Check him out.
You know what? I'm going to take my time to give a couple shout outs right now, right off the top. First of all, most importantly, shout out to all the veterans. Thank you for your service. Happy Veterans Day to everyone. Shout out number 2, shout out to backer Justin, who I saw at the Ren Fair. I forgot to give him a shout out yesterday. We crossed. Hope you had a great time.
He'll appreciate that.
Huzzah!
I was looking for some content earlier, and I opened Instagram, and there I saw producer Randy shaking that ass on the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Just shaking it.
A bitty bitty bum bum.
Yeah.
Right.
Where can we find your content,
Shout
Randy?
out to Selena.
You can find it at Randy Trimbacki or at Washed Media. You should be following both.
You should be.
It's the Randy takeover on the Wash.
It's the Randy
on the
takeover.
Wash page.
Mm-hmm. Go see all the stuff that I got in Mexico. I did a haul video. All the stuff I got from Patron, all the stuff I bought. A lot of good stuff.
You've got to practice how to say muertos. You've got to.
I think he knows. I think he's intentionally tanking it.
You've got to give it like you're a shot.
Did you guys have to take Spanish in high school?
Yeah, it took 4 years.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
4 years is a lot.
Actually, I think I was in like AP Spanish. Last
No
two.
way. Really?
Come on.
That's impressive.
Did you have to speak it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They just hung out.
Well, it could have been all, but just writing it and not practicing the actual.
Do you guys remember we had Babbel? Remember the Babbel sponsor?
Oh yeah.
I tried. I actually had some from some Friday nights. This
Italian?
is back. Yeah, I was like trying to relearn it because I just lost it.
I think it's so cool when people can speak more than one language. And
I do too.
I wish I was one of those people.
The older you get, the harder it is to learn a new language.
In
your
Europe,
your brain just doesn't do it.
In Europe, they all can speak like 3 languages, and it's so. I think it's awesome.
There's a guy who used to play for the Mavs. He's from Slovenia. He could speak 7.
Who's this guy?
Luka Doncic. He could speak 7 languages. Isn't that impressive?
I think it's really cool. Yeah,
I would take one.
my sister is bilingual. She speaks Spanish.
Oh.
Yeah, lived in Spain for about 1.5 years. I think it's cool, man. Americans, we just like, oh, English is good enough, and it is the most widely spoken of the languages.
Here we go. Woke
Here
alert.
we go. Americans need to be more cultured.
I told you about the time when I was in Italy, and
Yeah, you told us.
Yeah, we saw the hat.
and this group of Germans sat down at a table next to us.
Uh-oh.
The waiter walks up, speaks Italian. They quickly figured out that they weren't going to be able to communicate with each other in their native language, so they both started speaking English.
Oh, that's cool.
And I thought that was pretty neat to
Wow.
observe.
And then what did you do?
I was like, hey, they're speaking English now. It's kind of cool.
Fucking Axis Powers over here.
Mm-hmm.
Germany,
You
Italy.
said, whoa, don't get any ideas, guys.
Oh, don't tell the Japanese.
Hey, guys,
They're getting
whoa.
the band back together.
Hey, slow down over here.
Somehow World War II didn't come to mind. I just thought it was a neat little thing.
Hey, guys, I'm just joking around. My name's Dylan. I'm from Texas. I have a podcast.
I didn't tell them about the pod.
Buongiorno.
Hey, I'm getting some lady fumble emails.
I got one today.
Yeah, I think she sent it to all of us.
Tomorrow's about to be a movie. Tomorrow's about to be a podcast.
It is going to be a podcast.
Because you know why we're recording listener voicemails? Fumble part 2.
You didn't introduce me.
You brought this up. I'm tugging on the thread.
Well, keep talking, dog, because we need to get there. Stop. Whatever you're doing,
It's
stop.
a visual show, folks.
Pulling on the thread. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do fumble emails and calls. It's fumble week again. We're running it back. We're doubling down.
Listener
we're doubling down
voicemails.
on fumble.
On Patreon.
And this time, it's not just the fellas; it's the ladies too. If you want to leave a voicemail, 888-618-4422. can only get that content on Patreon. Some of you guys and gals, you might have been like, man, after spooky season, I'm gonna check out for a bit. I'm gonna cancel my Patreon. I'm gonna pause it.
Imagine.
You're missing out on crazy good content.
I would wholeheartedly agree with that.
We've got exactly 5 going down later today. And then tomorrow, as I mentioned, we're recording listener voicemails, all fumbles.
Ladies,
and that's
is
going to drop
fumblers
Friday.
too.
Yeah. I haven't read her email. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Did you?
I have not yet, but I also saw a comment on one of the videos, something like that. It was like, would like to hear even maybe girls write in about how a guy fumbled with them just to see their perspective.
Yeah, absolutely.
Too. That I like to hear from both ends.
Yeah, that's a good idea. The other side of it.
Yeah. Dylan Shivry.
You ever do this? You ever get like a little bit high, and then you come up with like really good ideas, and then like, okay, let me just walk you through what happened. I had like half a gummy last night. Not a big deal. I do that sometimes.
What kind of gummy?
Hometown Hero.
Okay.
So I had a half of one, 5 milligrams, just enough to get settled in, get nice and cozy.
Oh, are there full ones 10?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there, and it's the coldest night of the season so far, and we hadn't turned the heater on yet, and we were like, it's about time to go to bed, and I'm like, it sucks we have to heat the whole house just for the one room that we're sleeping in. And I was like, man, what if there was a thermostat where you could like, it was zone controlled, you could only like heat up certain parts of the house. I was like, I'm about to be a billionaire. Again, I'm high, right?
Okay.
I'm like, I'm about to be a freaking billionaire. This is a genius idea.
Yeah, this is right up your alley.
It's going to save on energy. I'm going to go file a patent tomorrow. I'm going to get, it's going to save on energy,
Mm-hmm.
It's already been done. It's definitely a thing. It's just called a multi-zone thermostat, and it's definitely out there available to everybody already. So
how does that work logistically?
It was a good idea, right?
It comes from the central heating unit. So I'm just wondering how it avoids all the other rooms.
So I'm just the idea guy.
You haven't got the R&D?
I was going to hire an engineer to actually come up with the.
You're more D than R.
I'm just the idea guy. I'm just the concept guy. You know.
Dylan, can I put you on something
I was gonna
quick?
I was gonna hand the ball off.
Space heater. You ever hear of a space heater?
I was gonna hand the ball off to the engineer, let him run with that for a little bit.
See, you know what I was
we have
gonna
a
do?
space heater. Yeah, we used that last night.
Oh, okay.
What?
You're telling me that thing's
Heat
Heat
space.
space.
I know it's really powerful.
Space is notoriously very cold.
Yeah, you can't. It's hard to heat. 'cause
Almost
of the lack of
absolute
oxygen.
zero in some places.
The closer you get to the sun, though, the warmer it gets.
Mm-hmm.
Solar flares.
I have a gravity question for another day.
Why would you bring it up? And you wonder why you didn't get introed. We were hoping you would just fade away.
Yeah, I have a gravity question.
Just ask the question. You brought it up. It's a space bar.
No, it's probably a really stupid. And I'm supposed to be like the space guy, and this is like a space 101 like first week question probably.
I knew some guys who at Tech their freshman year. There's a bunch of guys from my high school went to Tech. This may have been their second year because they were living in an apartment off campus. But there's a guy who got really into G Unit, and G Unit had a song, Stunt 101.
Yeah.
I'll teach you how to stunt my rhythm seven. It's all right.
Yeah.
And one of the guys got real drunk and got some kind of, I don't know if it was a marker or something, and he wrote Stunt 101 really big on one of their walls inside of their apartment, and they didn't get their deposit back. Because this guy, kind of a fringe guy, wrote Stunt 101.
Mm-hmm.
In permanent marker?
I don't know what he used to write it. It almost felt, if I remember the story right, it wasn't like a writing device. Like it was like almost like a.
Did he carve it with a knife or something?
He did something. It sounds like drugs were involved.
What an
I don't
idiot.
think they. It was very dumb, but it was very dumb to write that. It's like, who gets that into a song?
I'm like, hey, remember that deposit we didn't get back as your roommate? You're gonna go ahead and just pay me what I would have gotten back had you not.
No, I think
ruined
that
the
was,
wall.
if I remember correctly, and these are friends of Flounder. They're friends of mine. There was like a disagreement at the end, like, hey, we didn't get the deposit back. And the other guy was like, no, well, it's not just because I wrote Stunt 101 on the wall. There's other things too. And they're like, no, I wasn't. That was the main thing. Like the first thing you see in our apartment is Stunt 101.
Yeah, I think that's on you, dude.
And you'll be shocked to learn those guys got absolutely zero chicks. So,
Really?
yeah.
Huh.
The chicks weren't really digging it. They're like,
They weren't stunting?
No, they're like, okay, that's a thing that you wrote on the wall.
What an idiot.
Yeah, it's not a good look. Not a good look. It's Tuesday. We don't need to do all the housekeeping.
You know what it is.
You already know what it is.
You already know what it is.
I'll tell you what it is right now. Fair Harbor.
Oh, it is, isn't it? It's always Fair Harbor, man.
This podcast is brought to you by Fair Harbor, makers of the world's most comfortable swimwear. The same comfort that's earned thousands of 5-star reviews. It's built into their super soft apparel, made to be worn hard and broken in by the life you live. When I put on my Fair Harbor, I'm wearing it hard.
That's the only way to really wear it, right?
Just me wearing it. Put it on that crew neck, that tailwind crew neck,
Dude,
that powder blue one.
I put it on. I'm just like stunt 101 on them.
Explain what that means exactly.
Like I'm just going to stunt all over you, basically.
Oh, geez.
Just flex on you with my Fair Harbor.
Yeah, you can do that because it looks so good and it's so comfortable.
Dude, I'm telling you, the jeans that they sent me have become like my go-to. Like I'm ready to be comfortable and look damn good. Jeans.
And a stunt.
They fit perfectly.
Yeah, I wore them to dinner last night.
They fit my bodacious backside just really well.
Man, we're going to probably have to redo this because you just said
comment.
bodacious.
That was a Randy comment, wasn't it?
They specifically said in the copy, don't say bodacious backside.
I didn't. I'm sorry.
You didn't read that part of that?
No, the jeans are very great.
They are.
They're very great. And so is everything else. The pullover, the hoodie, the crew neck, like I mentioned earlier. And here's the thing. Fair Harbor was founded to protect the places you love. Since launching, this lifestyle brand has repurposed over 37 million plastic bottles into buttery soft essentials made for every day. Join their mission and return the favor to the planet. When's the last time you returned the favor to the planet? Probably when you wore Fair Harbor.
Probably that. I also recycle.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Head to fairharborclothing.com. Use code CIRCLING20 for 20% off your full price order now through, we got a few more days. November 15th is the final day. Once again, that's Fair Harbor, HARBOR clothing.com for 20% off. Make sure you use our code CIRCLING20 so they know we sent you. Well, my nightmare is over.
The national nightmare is over.
We got some wind yesterday, some chatter, some booty chatter that Mavs ownership was not very happy with the job that their general manager was doing. Their general manager, Nico Harrison, who we've talked about many times, who weirdly goes to Twin Peaks and Addison with his daughter, his younger daughter, at night, and sits in a very, very prominent table right by the street.
With an open, they open the...
Just lets any passerby make comments. Anyway,
the worst place you can be sitting if you're Nico Harrison.
I'm a civilian and I don't want to sit there.
Yeah.
I don't. Some guy walks by.
Guy's just chirping you.
Yeah, I don't want people
Nice
just...
fucking nachos, pussy.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Nice nachos, pussy. That's what they would say to me.
Yeah. Hope that beer's cold. I don't want to be seen inside of a Twin Peaks from the road.
Are nachos an embarrassing thing to order?
I don't know. I was like, dude, I'm with a couple of my buddies, man. What?
Can you leave me alone?
These are chicken fajita nachos. They're pretty good. Why does that make me a pee?
Nice nachos, pussy. That's great, dude.
Some guy just snatches my hat off and runs. Anyway.
Remember when girls used to do that? Like if they were flirting with you? I hated that so much.
Yeah, I did too, mainly because I was balding.
Can I have my hat back? Like, I got, my hair's all messed up.
Yeah, mine's all gone. You think that's funny?
Well, I was thinking more like when we were kids, when you had a full head.
I don't find it funny, David. I'm sorry. That he would make light of such a situation.
Hey, nice nachos, pussy. Just imagining someone saying that, like as they're walking by, like, dude, come on. What do you even say back to that?
I turn around. I'm just like, yeah, that's right. I'll say shit. That's right. I was like, dude, what?
You have no comeback for that. Like, they're just nachos, man.
Yeah, dude. You should try. It's actually a good menu.
Decent, yeah.
Twin Peaks is good. Mavs played the Bucks, hosted the Bucks last night. And I tuned in, and Cooper Flagg looked great, 26 points, career high, his best game as a Mav. Came down to the wire, didn't get it done. It's all right. Giannis is a great player. Bucks are a good team. But this season has been a mess. They're 3-8. They don't have a point guard. They don't have a shot creator. They don't have a lot of things. It's a very weird team. You watch them and you're like, all right, so we've got this 18. He's 18. Cooper Flagg is 18. And it's like, all right, well, you're a rookie. You're 18. You're gonna not only we need you to be like our best defender. We're gonna have you like bring the ball up too. You're gonna kind of initiate the point position a little bit. It just never fit. It looks weird. Anyway, AD's been hurt. I think he's played. I don't even know how many games he's played. It seems like a handful.
It's kind of his thing, though, right?
Yeah,
Being
which
hurt.
is a really good reason to not trade for him.
Yeah.
Also, a really good reason to not trade your generational franchise player for him. I don't really need to explain what happened. I texted our friends Jake, Landry, and KJ in a little side text we have. That's mainly Dallas sports stuff. And I texted him last week. I was like, I don't think Nico is going to see Christmas. There's no way. This team is too bad. There's too much heat. The Adelson family who bought the Mavs, and Patrick Dumont, who is the guy who married into the Adelson family, who's now the Mavs not GM, but he's like the president of the Mavs now. Everybody hates him. But like, if there's one thing billionaires don't like, there's a lot of things. They don't like paying taxes, right? They don't really like that. They really don't like looking dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And they look really, really dumb because they bought the Mavs. They didn't know the first thing about basketball. That became very clear when they traded Luka. When they agreed to that trade, that was like, oh, they don't know ball. And then in the weeks and months afterward, the more they spoke, the more Dumont spoke. You're like, oh, this guy's completely unfamiliar with the game of basketball. He's like out there, like he has some talking points as to why you would trade a guy like Luka for a guy like AD. And he's like, Shaquille like starts naming like players of the last like 15, 20 years, like Shaquille O'Neal. Like he named like the players that like your grandma can name, right? And it's like, oh my God, dude. And he's talking about like defense wins championships, all this stuff that like you're like, this guy's so far over his skis, it's unbelievable. Anyway, Nico clearly had some personal thing with Luka, trades him, sold Dumont on it, and I don't think first of all, they did not know the city. They did not know how beloved Luka was in the town, what he meant, and what it would mean to move him on a random Saturday night in late January. The whole thing is a mess. And
do you buy the conspiracy that was, organized by the NBA to get Luka to LA, and then the Mavs constellation would get the first overall pick in the lottery?
It's like I hate to admit it, but I have given that more thought in the recent weeks. Yeah, there's very little evidence other than like what you see on its face, right? But yeah, that would not shock me, especially look at the state of sports. Look at how corrupt sports is, like in general. Super generic statement, by the way. But like at the end of the day, it is an entertainment business, and for the Mavs to make that move, send like a top 2 or 3 player in the league to LA, their first or second biggest market, and then just happen to land the first pick when they had like a very, very little chance of doing so.
It makes the conspiracy makes sense.
There's a lot of smoke. But anyway, you knew I was very certain that Nico was not going to finish the year out as a GM. It was too toxic. Last night, for example, you have PJ Washington. He's got 3 free throws at the end of the game to tie it and send it to overtime. He missed the second one. But as he's shooting free throws, at home, by the way, a Fire Nico chant breaks out that you could hear on the TV. Like,
this was how many days ago?
This is last night.
Last night.
Fire Nico chant broke out last night. during a critical, like your own guy is shooting free throws to send the game to overtime. That's how crazy it's gotten. And genuinely, I could not be happier, but like, I mean, I could be happier because like Luka could still be here and all that. And I could still be like looking forward to going home 3-4 nights a week and throwing on League Pass and watching that dude who has consumed much of the last 4 or 5 years of my life. It made everybody I know who followed Mavs basketball very happy through good and bad. It's just insane. And yeah, it's great to see Nico gone, but like what's done is done. I'm happy for Cooper Flagg. He looks like he's going to be that dude. It sucks that he's like 18 and has to, this is his like experience in the NBA is like, everybody's chanting fire Nico, and he knows, oh yeah, they're chanting fire Nico because they got rid of the other guy, and that's how I ended up here.
Yeah.
So it's a very awkward spot for. He's a kid, dude. 18 years old. It's crazy.
It's a lot on his. It's a lot on his shoulders.
It's a lot to process, and the fact that the team they built around him, that team, like okay, minus AD, but like all those other players, they were brought in. That roster was created for Luka. Like that's a team that you bring in, you make when like to cover up for Luka's like defensive weaknesses and stuff. And now it's like, oh yeah, now we're going to insert Cooper Flagg here. Oh, and we brought AD, and also he'll play like 15 games this season because he cannot stay healthy, and he's on the wrong side of 30. So it's like bittersweet. It's fun. The memes are going to be fun. It's going to be fun doing some Twitter. It's been a fun day on Twitter so far, but like, it's just, it sucks, man.
But it's a good day. At the same time.
It's a good day. Bad people still own the team. They're not going to sell the team, but it's a start. It's a start. But damn, dude. I didn't think it was going to happen today. I was walking out of the gym, you know, the little Lifetime Cafe on your right when you're walking out. I just looked at the TV. I saw Stephen A. And I was like, oh, he's talking Mavs. I could see the little Mavs logo at the bottom. So I popped in there. I did the, huh? And it said Mavs expected to fire. Mm-hmm. And I like looked around to see if there's any like Mavs. And I was like,
y'all seeing this?
I was like, yeah, no, seriously. And there was nobody.
Yeah.
So I just kind of stood there with my arms crossed, pulled out my phone. That's why I was here at 10:45 today or 9:45 today, because I was just like catching up on everything.
Playing solitaire.
Playing solitaire. By the way, we were right on that. You saw the solitaire app thing, right?
Yeah.
Turns out it was like sketchier than we could have imagined.
Remind me what was going on. I saw something on it.
They got Stephen A. involved in all Mina Kimes,
some money laundering situation.
Well, they had been sued. That the outfit that created that solitaire app was sued by Minnesota's attorney general. Somebody sued them, some state, for like, it's like you're using bots. You're not like you're gaming people.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Like it's a very sketchy app.
Yeah.
And like that, even after all this, Stephen A. still got on board and got all these people, these like big ESPN names to do these weird ad posts, hashtag that led with a hashtag ad. In your time at Grand X, dude, did you ever lead a tweet, a promoted post with hashtag ad?
No.
Now, you probably ended some with that.
Yeah.
But nobody has ever, like, there's very, very, like, FTC rules and guidelines on that. You don't have to do that. It's very sketchy all around. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, rest in peace, Bozo.
Later, dumbass.
He probably got paid.
Later, pussy.
See ya.
Nice nachos.
Nice nachos, pussy. That would have been funnier if someone said that to him as they.
Yeah, I didn't really like how those guys approached him. Like it was just it was weird. I mean, I guess like I get it, but you should have just said nice nachos, pussy.
That would have been funny.
That would have been way better.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, Dave, hopefully they get somebody in place who knows what the hell they're doing and has the city's best interests at heart.
I kind of like. There was a time where I convinced myself afterward that, like, dude, you shouldn't be letting a professional sports franchise like upset you and take up this, this much space in your life and all that. And I like there was a time where I was like, yeah, that's right, that's the right thought. but it's not the right thought because anybody who's ever like followed a team that like they really, really like and has a player like that you see drafted or, you see they bring him in as a freshman if it's a college team and you get to watch him like ups and downs develop and like you're like, wow, really bought in on this person. And the Mavs were something that like made life more enjoyable because like it's, stressful times. It was a stressful year and you go home, watch the Mavs. You're watching this special dude do things that nobody does, a lot of things that no one has ever done. And then they just move him. And you find out they moved him because of a personal beef with this guy who 2 years prior was a fucking shoe salesman. He was an exec at Nike. He wasn't some basketball lifer. It's unbelievable that this one guy could come in and make that many people. And I may sound like a psycho to you, but there's millions of people in Dallas who felt this way, and many more that felt more so. And like for him he just had to come in and be like, nah, bye, and totally underestimate what he meant to the fans, and like what that would mean to the city. Fuck that guy, dude. Fuck that guy.
I don't think you're crazy. I get it. I totally get it.
So
one guy has so much control over a franchise that like you derive like a lot of joy from, and it's like, man, you're not doing what you need to be doing to like further the franchise.
And in the meantime, doing all this and not just moving Luka, firing Casey Smith, the head trainer, who's regarded as the best trainer in the league, trainer for Team USA, running him out of Dallas because he's one of Luka's guys, running other guys out of the organization because they're one of Luka's guys before the trade. And in doing so, isolating Dirk to where Dirk, it's not that Dirk hates the Mavs now, but like driving him away from the organization.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's bad.
Like, dude, get out of here, man. Like,
that's real bad.
It's a gross underestimation of what that guy meant to the city. Dude, get out of here, man. It's crazy, man. Just in the last 5 years, this guy who has no connection to Dallas whatsoever just comes in, flips everything on its head, moves this generational player that like, and he wasn't a consensus number one. Like the Mavs there was a lot of people who thought the Mavs were taking him and drafting trade, then flipping him for Luka, taking him third technically. Like people weren't sold on him. Like the Mavs like scouting department had been watching Luka and they're like, no, this guy's special. And a lot of people are like, he's a Euro, his game won't translate. That's really cool to go out and like take a chance on this guy, and he works out. He becomes a generational player, and then you just move him out for AD. And you want to go a different direction. Anyway, I'm talking in circles. I could bitch about it all day.
Hey, Nico's gone. F
I
him,
know.
Dave. F him. That's what I say.
It's there'll probably be I'll probably have a little cocktail tonight. I'll probably fake smoke a cigarette. And that'll be that.
Yeah. I'm happy for you though,
Thank you.
This could be a turning point.
And I don't even need this season to like turn around and like the Mavs be competitive. It's like I just want to see like, okay, well, we've got Cooper Flag. Now let's start building around him. Let's put him in the best position to where he's not asking for a trade in the next few years because this is such a clusterfuck. And you have these people who bought the Mavs. Their whole purpose in buying the Mavs is to bring gambling like to Dallas, to Texas. Put something out there to where it's, I don't know. And they don't know anything about basketball, but I know something. And I know that Rag and Bone is my favorite pair of denim.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I had to jump right into the read. Otherwise, I would just sit here and
I get it.
Just talk.
You could go on forever.
Just therapy.
Good thing we have Rag and Bone to talk about.
Men really created podcasts just so they can vent about their sports teams.
So, why didn't y'all stop me? People are going to be like, why didn't Randy and Dylan just
It
stop
seemed
me?
like you needed it.
I need Rag and Bone, baby. I need that denim.
I'm ready to step out in my denim jacket now that we've got some cooler weather to look forward to.
I hate to admit it, but I think that might have been the move, getting the jacket. The jacket
It
looks
was.
good.
It's fantastic. I love it. That's what I wore to Boston to the Red Sox game. If you want to check me out on Instagram, I'm wearing it.
That infused denim, you used to have to choose between jeans that look great and jeans that actually lasted. With Rag & Bone, you get both. Jeans built to move with you, hold their shape, develop character over time. With multiple fits from slim and straight, relaxed to relaxed or athletic. There's styles for every preference and occasion. Randy and I got the same pair. Fun fact. I saw Randy wearing his in Mexico. Looked great. These aren't your average jeans, though. They overdo it by design with premium denim and construction that make them stand out while still feeling effortless. The wash is where the infused denim really shines. I love that wash. It's unique. Each pair goes through an 8-step over-dye process, giving rich, layered tones and deep, dimensional shades and that look polished yet effortless. Over time, the color and texture evolve, adding more character with authentic, lived-in touch. This is Rag & Bone at their best. 2 decades of denim expertise packed into a pair of jeans you'll reach for every single day. Comfortable, sharp, and built to last. Infused denim is your new go-to wardrobe staple. Check them out. Also got the that gray pocket tee that's got the stitch in the back.
You love that thing.
I love that thing.
It looks good.
Looks great.
Gotta say.
People have been complimenting it. It's time to upgrade your denim with Rag & Bone. For a limited time, our listeners get 20% off their entire order with code STEAM at rag-bone.com. That's 20% off at rag-bone.com with promo code STEAM. When they ask where you heard about them, tell them Circle 'em Back sent you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good deal. 20% off Rag & Bone goes a long way. So go do it. So I told you I had the Fall Fest, my kid's school. My oldest boy's preschool. That was on Saturday.
It's like a bake sale and stuff. What's going on with it?
Not a bake sale, but there was a popsicle stand.
Okay.
There was a dunk tank. There was bounce houses. There was mini golf. There was playground activities. There was all sorts of stuff. There was also little tents set up for local vendors, local companies. Like, hey, come sign up for this, like family-friendly activities. Well, we were walking to go check out the fire truck that was there. There was a fire truck. And this guy, bald guy, pretty ripped, walks up to me and goes, "What's up, man?" I was like, "What's up, dude?" And he had a clipboard. I was like, "Uh-oh, what am I getting into here?"
Solar panels or something?
Good guess. He goes, "Hey, man, how old's your..." And the family kept walking. He's like, "Hey, how old's your oldest?" I was like, "Man, he's almost 5. He's like, "Nice, dude. What sports is he in?" I was like, "Well, he's just doing T-ball right now. He loves it." He's like, "Nice. You thought about doing jiu-jitsu?" I was like, "Oh," and I had like a okay. I was like, honestly, no, I have not thought about putting my 4.5-year-old in jiu-jitsu.
I think I told you this, but Parks did a day of it.
I remember.
Not even a day, a half day. They let him do a trial.
I remember this.
And look, it's a pretty intimidating environment. Mostly, well, the kids there are pretty big, and they've been doing it for a minute. And he's got to put on his gi, his outfit.
Yeah.
And he's kind of just standing there. He's not really sure how to do it. He's kind of like lukewarm in the idea. We kind of pushed him into it a little bit just to give him another activity to do. But he's standing there watching from the side, and I was like, "You want to get in there, buddy, and try a little bit?" He goes, "Okay." He gets out there, and the instructor shows him some moves, and he's trying it out with another kid, and he gave it a shot, and I applaud him for that.
Do you remember where this was?
I don't. I could ask.
Was it in Westlake by any chance?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember. But he gave it a shot.
Did he get
and then
tapped?
He looked at me like, "Dad, I'm not feeling this, dude." No, I mean it was pretty like they were just showing him a move. They weren't like actually going at it,
Yeah.
A fantastic skill to learn for a kid, I think. But it just was not for him.
So this dude starts selling me on it, and he goes, "What about you, man?" He goes, "You ever done it?" I was like, No. I was like, I watch UFC, but I respect the art. I respect the craft, but no, I've never done it. He goes, we've got a lot of dads. They do family role. Come out with their kids. You guys learn it together. And I was like, man, in my head, I'm like, don't say it, don't say it. I was like, I'm gonna sound like a huge P. I was like, man, I'm 41. I'm not really trying to get like, I like to play golf. I don't really want to have like, I don't want to get my neck cranked.
You sound like a guy that eats nachos.
Yeah, I'm the guy who eats nachos. But like, I'm just not trying to like, I already hurt enough. I don't really need like another lingering injury. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I talked to a dude at the gym a few weeks ago, and he had like his knee. He was like clearly rehabbing his knee, and we were sharing a machine. I was like, so what happened? He's like, jiu-jitsu. I was like, oh, you got your knee blown out in jiu-jitsu? I'm like, yeah, I don't really need that.
Yeah.
I don't.
I've thought about like maybe doing some type of course, but like now with my knee, there's no way that I could even try to attempt anything. Like I don't even want to do intramural sports anymore. Sucks.
Yeah. So anyway, naturally, I gave this guy my information, and
would you do it? Like, would you actually get out there?
I would not. It would take a lot. Now, Rhodes, on the other hand, other than the fact that his mom said absolutely not, if Rhodes was interested, I would let him do it. I'm not worried about him getting hurt. Honestly, my only worry would be him like learning it and then like
want to do it to you,
doing it to his friends, like fucking. It's like arm barring his buddy.
My friend put me in an arm bar once, and it was terrible.
It's bad. I mean, I don't know. I'm not worried about him like he's in preschool. I don't need him to. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's benefits of like he'll get confidence and all that, but I don't know.
That's why I wanted it for Parks. He's like, look, he's really small for his age.
Rhodes is, same way.
And I wanted him to, get a little confidence, and if you can learn to defend yourself, like that does a lot for a lad,
So when we walked into the fall festival, there's an Austin Taekwondo team full of kids, probably a little older, probably like 6, 7, 8. And they were doing a demonstration, and it was like something out of Napoleon Dynamite, where like you have somebody hitting play on a Bluetooth speaker.
Oh no.
And them all in place and doing like choreographed stuff, and then they bring out the boards, and they do like they get in lines, and like there's a kid and he'll run and do like a spinning like heel kick. I don't know what they're called. And they're doing like jump kicks, and they're trying to crack these boards, and the success rate, it's not great, about 40-50%, but still these kids are doing cool like spin kicks and shit, and they're boys and girls. I'm like, that's pretty badass. And we're watching it, and I'm like, Rhodes is definitely going to ask to do this. And then Rhodes, after it was done, Rhodes is like, whoa, Dad, like that. He's like, that was really cool karate. And the main guy, like the fucking sensei, I don't know. He heard him, and he goes,
uh-oh.
He was like, not karate, Taekwondo.
Oh, let him have it, dude. He's 4.
He corrected my son.
Come on, he's
Corrected.
4.
Hey, it's different art.
When you're
I was
4,
like,
that's all karate.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, kids all somehow know what karate is too.
I don't know if someone's playing the trumpet and a kid calls it a tuba, you got to let the kid know that it's a trumpet.
It was great, but then I was missed opportunity. That guy should have had his clipboard, because absolutely would have signed him up. I don't know. I did karate for a little bit, like when I was young. We did it started like a self-defense class, and then like I stuck with it for a little while, maybe like a month. It wasn't a long time. But
Jiu-jitsu is one of the more like advanced ones, right? Like it's
jiu-jitsu is like grappling.
Yeah.
It's all it is. It's not striking. It is learning how to
moves.
Yeah, it is learning how.
A lot of it's on the ground.
Yeah, on the ground, not letting another man take your back.
Sure,
as a wise man once said.
Apparently, if you master jiu-jitsu, like no one can fuck you up. Like you're able to not that you're gonna knock somebody out, but you're able to defend yourself.
Yeah, if you like get into it with something, you can de-escalate by putting somebody, getting somebody in a choke and having them, I don't know, respectfully tap out.
I would love for Parks to learn one of those things. He's just not that into it.
What if Rogan was like teaching a class at On It? Would you enroll him in that?
Man, I just don't. I don't think so. No, I don't really need. That's just a little much. It's a little too soon for him to hit the 10th planet jiu-jitsu team as a 4-year-old. No, but this guy was like, dude, yeah. He's like, we get kids as young as 3 in there. I'm like, do you? What the? How are you? You're teaching 3-year-olds to like do this shit?
I think Parks was 5 when we tried.
I remember you talking about it.
I got a really cute picture of him in his outfit, like standing there looking.
His little gi?
Yeah, it was pretty cute because it was way too big for him. He's a tiny little kid. It's a good one.
So anyway, I'm waiting for them to contact me. They have my email.
You should do it. Do it for content. Just take one class, see how it goes.
I don't, dude. I know. It would go like this. I would do a class. I would really like it. I would probably continue with it, and that's where I'll come in one day and I'm like, yeah, dude, I think my rotator cuff shot again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, doing it with the kid, I feel like that is an easier entry. Like doing the family one, I like that they had that option.
He was like, you can bring your wife too. I'm like, no, we're probably good there.
She's out.
You're not. Nobody's rolling
She's
with my
out on
wife.
that.
No.
I bet I could get Parks to do it if
I'm
went
the only
with
one
him.
who gets to.
We don't need a Brady situation.
Oh yeah.
I could get Parks to do it if I went with him and did it with him, I bet. Because like when we play baseball, he's like, Dad, you're gonna be there, right? Like you're gonna, like, yeah, dude, I'll be there. He just likes having me around.
Dude, Rhodes yesterday got home from school. He's obsessed with t-ball right now. Backyard.
That's great, dude.
He just wants to hit off the tee.
That's great.
Yeah. I'm like,
Parks is not that into it. Like he won't just want to practice on his own. I have to always ask him.
I don't know if he just. I think he just like. He started hitting the ball harder, and he like realized it, and now that's all he wants to do.
That's how it happens, man.
Yeah. He like
First time you like barrel one.
Oh, he
up,
barreled one.
it's
Yeah.
Like, oh,
he
fuck.
knows, man.
Yeah.
He knows. And I was like, in my head, I was like thinking way down the line. I'm like, what if this is all he plays? What if he's just a one sport kid and he gets really into baseball and he's just baseball guy?
That'd be so sick.
But what if he's like baseball
Travel
guy?
kid.
Like
Travel league.
Eye black.
bright, like he's like
Oh,
Fit
he's got all the-
bands.
yeah. What if my kid's a baseball douchebag?
There's one kid like that in our league who has all the accessories. He has 2. Do you know about the Bruce Bolt batting gloves yet?
No.
Bruce Bolt batting gloves are really popular with little leaguers, and they're very expensive. A lot of the big leaguers wear them too. This kid had 2 of those on. He had a glove in his back pocket that he wasn't using while he's up to bat. Those, yeah.
Oh, we've
Dude,
discussed
the
these.
kids freaking love them.
What's so great about these?
I think they're actually. Don't quote me on this, but they might. There's like a fun backstory to them actually, and I think they might actually be a local company, like around Central Texas or something.
I mean, look, those are heat.
Yeah, they're
He
cool.
has asked about batting gloves because there's a couple kids on his team who wear them. And the backer, shout out to the backer who sent me the bat bag, he included his kids' batting gloves, and they're in the bag. I just have not showed him them because I know once he sees them, he's going to want to wear them.
Dude, let him wear them.
I just don't think he needs them.
He doesn't need them, but
I want him to learn the game, Vlad Guerrero.
it gives you confidence though when you look cool.
Okay, I thought that was
You
Roger
got
Federer.
like the fun accessories. It makes you if you feel like more confident. Let him wear them, man.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's
Yeah, and some of them have like see how the wrist thing like they go down like right here, like they're really intense.
yeah, they look like striking gloves.
Yeah.
I already made fun of parents who like a year ago were letting their kids have bat bags, and now we've got a bat bag, which is incredibly useful.
I might get Parks these for Christmas actually.
What color?
I don't know.
I
mean, they're pretty dope.
Yeah. Maybe next season.
Dude, I'm excited that he's got the itch, man.
Yeah, I'm too.
I want to go watch him play at some point.
He's getting next season will be fun. He'll be. I think there's going to be some major strides, and he was already like pretty good. But there's one kid on his team that he knows is like the best because and he's like, Dad, will I be as good as him?
Is it the coach's son?
No, it's actually not. Coach's son's good, but like, no, this kid's got older brothers who play baseball, and like, he's like, Dad, if I practice, will I be as good as him? I was like, if you practice, you could be just as good as him. I'm like, but you got to practice, and now she's dragging me out there like every day, which has been great because it's perfect weather, getting me out there at the right time. But maybe that's all it took, dude, because all the kids started liking it more once it stopped being 95 degrees for every game.
Mm-hmm.
It was like noticeable.
Yeah.
You know what else I've been noticing? Unwanted subscriptions because I use Rocket Money.
Yes, dude. Of course.
Straight up, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Also, it puts all your expenses in one place. It's a nice financial dashboard. Subscriptions you forgot about, you can see all those as we mentioned, but you can go see when your bills are due, when the best time to save is, all the stuff you got coming up.
It'll let you know if there's been an uptick in spending in a certain department of your life.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man,
Utilities.
You've been going out a lot lately.
Yeah, you've been doing
a lot
it
of
too.
restaurants.
A lot of restaurants. You've been eating good. You're a real muncher, a real eater.
I don't think it says that.
No, but you can make that connection in your own head. Like you've been eating way too many nachos there, buddy. We know you've been eating nachos, bud. Rocket Money does the heavy lifting for you, automatically finds you ways to save and simplify the whole process of canceling old subscriptions, less stress, more free time, and a clear path toward financial freedom, all in one app. And Rocket Money saved users over $2.5 billion, including over $880 million in canceled subscriptions alone. Their 10 million members save up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. Cancel unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/circling. That's rocketmoney.com/circling.
We got a situation in Baton Rouge, Dave, we need to talk about. So head coach Brian Kelly, as we know, was fired about 2 weeks ago. Interim head coach has already taken a spot, and season goes on.
Bad time to be a bozo because you're getting fired.
To be a bozo. Story was out about how LSU was trying to negotiate a lower buyout figure for Brian Kelly, saying you get a lump sum up front. Instead of paying you out over the next X amount of years, it'll come down from $53 million to, let's say, 40, something like that. Brian Kelly's not having it. So now LSU is saying, well, actually, the athletic director that fired Brian Kelly, who has been relieved of his duties as well, didn't have the authority to do so. So he hasn't technically been fired yet. And now we are pursuing a firing with cause. And, of course, if you fire a head coach with cause, that means you don't have to pay the buyout number. And for cause can mean several different things. An example was
killed a guy.
The Texas basketball coach who had the domestic violence thing. He was fired for cause because of that.
Chris Beard,
thank you. And so you have to actually do things outside of the scope of coaching football in order to be fired for cause. Mostly, I think.
You hit on a booster or somebody important's pregnant wife at a gas station.
Yes, that. Recruiting violations is another one. Anyway, the reason for cause has not been revealed as far as I've read. So that much is still to play out. But
you have to imagine. I imagine any coach at any big institution, you could go find some recruiting things, right?
Yeah, maybe.
That seems like the easiest one.
Maybe.
But that also puts your school in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Right?
This is making the head coaching vacancy at LSU, which is a top-tier head coaching job,
sure,
maybe seem less appealing to the next guy. He's like, this is a fucking mess. We got the governor involved.
It was already a mess, and now, this is a great move for Brian Kelly.
The governor's like,
honest.
we want to have like some pretty heavy stipulations in this contract, and like he's got to perform and this kind of stuff.
Sure.
I'm not going to have a big buyout figure. That's problematic when you're trying to replace him with a big splash hire, especially when there are other vacancies. Like Florida does another great job. Penn State, as we've talked about, there's some good openings right now. This is just turned into a fucking mess, and I think the smart play would LSU just write the check and move on.
Didn't the governor say that like the agent that represents Brian Kelly also represented the AD?
He did, but I looked it up. I tried to find that, and I couldn't connect those dots. I'm not sure if that's actually true.
If that is the case, and then they can create this contract that says like, oh, and like you get fired, but like you get all this money as a buyout, and then you are the one in charge of firing him too, and then you're like, oh, you know what, you're gone now, but like, yeah, that seems doubly corrupt.
Like I said, when the governor went on in his very Cajun accent about how ridiculous these contracts are, like he brought up some really good points. In these, state universities, like LSU is a state university, of course. This money is public money.
The taxpayers. Thanks, Bernie.
Yeah, thanks, Bernie.
This is a great move from Brian Kelly. This is what he should do.
Yeah.
He's seeking a declaratory judgment. So basically, like, he wants the court to say, oh, yeah, you were or were not. I mean, he wants them to say you were not fired for cause. So basically, like an explanation, a definitive explanation of this one single thing. And if he was not fired for cause, as you mentioned, he gets $54 million in some capacity. I wonder if for tax purposes, if the lump sum versus I would imagine you don't want the lump sum, right? Or wait, what do they always say when like the lottery winners, it's better to do?
Yeah, I would take the long-term payout. You get more.
I don't really.
You get more for sure.
I'm dumb.
But it's
better hope I don't win the lottery.
I don't know how many years they pay out to. I don't know how that works exactly with the lottery.
If I win the lottery, I won't tell anybody, but there will be signs. Like I will just be eating nachos all fucking day.
Yeah.
What a pussy.
Fucking pussy. I'm gonna no, they're gonna be badass. They're gonna be brisket nachos.
Oh shit.
Fucking alpha.
They're gonna be poncho style?
They're gonna be brisket nachos that I eat.
Have you had the poncho style at Maddles?
No, I've never had
Dude,
it.
they're gas. I need to get those again.
Dude, imagine me just eating brisket nachos right after a family jiu-jitsu class.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds really nice.
I'm getting hungry. To be honest with you.
I had super Thai yesterday.
Oh, how was that?
It's good. I had pad Thai. I realized something. I don't really like pad Thai that much.
Dude,
Really?
I'm so out on pad Thai.
I like pad Thai.
I don't
as a
like the
hangover
sauce.
thing.
Pad Thai and pho, I'm out. Miss me with that.
See, there's other things I like in Thai food way more than pad Thai. I like the pad see ew. I'm a big fan of that.
But you already know my take on
Vermicelli?
noodles. I think Italian food is just fine because if I want noodles, I'm going to have Asian noodles over Italian noodles. So I really like
They're
noodles.
totally different sauces and cuisines. But
Hey, man, that's a bad take, but it's yours. And that's
It's actually a really good take. A lot of people
Yeah,
agree with me.
that's a stinky take, buddy.
Italian food is just fine.
Okay.
It's a hot take.
Of all the things you've said about your drinks that you like,
It's just fine.
Italian food is just fine.
There's so many other different Mexicans better.
the only
Chinese
Italian
is better.
food this guy's ever had is Fazoli's.
Dude, they taught the world how to eat.
This guy's only had Fazoli's.
Yeah, and they're also part of the Axis allies. So
Are they the Axis allies?
Axis powers. Yeah.
That's confusing.
Yeah.
They were just in the middle.
Sorry, I was thinking of the game Axis and Allies.
That's just a bad take, my
You're
friend.
you're just like a big old plate of nachos. You know that?
Pussy.
Nachos are better.
We need to bring that word back.
Dude, when used correctly, it hits real hard. God. Also, the Brian Kelly thing, if he finds another job, like whatever he earns is that buyout is offset by whatever contract that he picks up.
Damn.
So LSU might get off just fine here. Just pay it.
Well,
pay the man.
he probably, what'll happen if I had to guess, he will drag this on and it will, in theory, make it more difficult for LSU. And it's going to be just kind of like messy, and they're going to miss out on a coaching candidate, somebody they like. And they're eventually just going to be like, all right, fuck it. We'll pay him. We'll pay you 48 or something. You know what I'm saying? They'll meet. They'll come to a settlement. And he'll be a very wealthy man who doesn't have to work again, but he will in some capacity. I almost want to see Brian Kelly in media on TV.
No.
I just want to see what that would look like.
He's too unlikable, man.
I know. I kind of like that. He's so unlikable. I would love to see what this very unlikable guy has to say.
I would hate to see him on TV.
It would be great if he was an unfiltered, unlikable guy who was just brutally honest. And you're just like watching, you're like, oh, yeah.
Like, this kid stinks.
Yeah.
This kid is uncoachable.
He's uncoachable.
That's what he said, that one receiver that he just absolutely undressed on the sideline. You are fucking uncoachable.
Who was it?
I don't remember.
God, that's harsh.
It is.
I can't believe Randy sometimes.
Doesn't like Italian food.
I said it's just fine. Doesn't say it's bad. There's just so much better food out
That's
there.
the worst thing
Italian
I've
food.
ever heard anyone say about Italian food is that it's just fine.
It's just fine. It's all the same. It's all basically the same thing. Noodles, sauce, and meat.
We're not doing that.
Shut up. Shut up, Randy.
All pasta is...
Shut the hell up,
all
dude.
pasta is the same. It's just in different shapes.
It carries. It's a different vehicle.
But it is the same.
It's a texture play.
Okay. What's your favorite pasta?
Ooh, you know your boy likes rigatoni. I grew up.
Rigatoni.
We were a rigatoni family.
I like rigatoni.
Like, at some point, my parents made the conscious decision that we were going to be a rigatoni family, and I don't really know when that happened because we did do a lot of spaghetti. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I remember before like soccer practice, I would eat spaghetti and meatballs and then a glass of milk and then go to soccer practice. Dude, a glass of milk.
Yeah.
That's a heavy meal.
That's good shit.
Playboy.
Right there.
I mean, I love milk, but damn. Because my mom wanted me to get calcium for my bones because she has osteoporosis. And
We're
she's
already
like,
56 minutes in. Shoot.
I
know, dude.
I also don't consider pizza Italian food anymore. It's American food.
Okay. Well,
That's really dumb.
It's just not.
It's American food.
It's
Why?
not.
It's American food
What is your reasoning?
because it's more American than Italian.
Why?
Because more Americans eat it.
It's
Because
dough
Italian
it's
Americans
dough and tomato
don't-
sauce at its core.
What are you talking
That's
about?
very
It's American.
Italian.
Randy, that's a really silly take. You understand that?
You're being silly, dude.
Pizza's its own category. I wouldn't consider it Italian food. Pizza's its own thing.
Where did a pizza originate?
Probably Italy. I don't know.
Okay. You really don't know?
Yeah, no, probably Italy, but I don't consider it. I consider it its own genre of food.
Okay. So like tacos. You can get tacos on every street corner here. What about tacos? Are those American too?
No,
Why?
because they're Mexican.
Why is that?
Because they're from Mexico.
Oh, Randy's been to Mexico.
I'm
Don't
trying to
forget.
distinguish your two takes here. It doesn't seem like I'm doing a good
Pizza
job
is
in my head.
is just a new genre. There's so many different types of pizzas.
Who's John Ra?
John Ra?
John Rocker?
You would like him. You fucker.
Yeah, you would like John Rocker.
You and your fucking nachos.
Asian noodles are better than Italian noodles.
I mean, they're just very different sauces
They're
and
very
spices.
different.
They're very.
They're prepared completely
They're great.
differently.
They're both great. You can enjoy both without disparaging the other.
No,
Wow.
I don't forget 1945.
Dude's never been to Italy. You can tell.
Okay, well let's pull on that thread a little bit. What specifically?
I guess 1939. 45, they switched sides at that point, right? They killed Mussolini.
We're still back to World War II stuff.
Shouts to South.
The Italians hung Mussolini
Yeah, they did.
famously, or hanged him.
Hanged him.
That's a tough one.
His granddaughter and Jim
The
Carrey
word.
got in a Twitter beef one time a couple years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know she was a chef. That's the kind of joke you couldn't make without Italians, folks. Point made.
I'm just thinking about all the Italian dishes that are just so fucking fire right now.
God, dude, I just put my freaking calzone on Randy's head.
Dude, oh.
I just strombolied all over that kid.
Dude, take it off your head, dude.
Your Pizzusi?
Jesus.
Look at this fucking guy.
Taught the world how to eat Pizzusi.
Man, that pizza I had in Capri, I still think about it.
I know. I would love to create my own website or domain about that, and I would do so using Squarespace.
That's right.
The all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain, showcase your offerings with a professional website, grow your brand, and get paid all in one place. I like the SEO tools.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Randy's our own little SEO tool, but Squarespace has some SEO tools. Get discovered fast with integrated Squarespace SEO tools. Every website is optimized to be indexed with meta descriptions, an auto-generated sitemap, and more. So you show up more often on search engines and bring in more of your ideal customers. That's what we need. And that's why we have that.
we do.
Because we use Squarespace. We were built on Squarespace. Check out squarespace.com/Steam for a free trial. When you're ready to launch, use offer code STEAM to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Go to squarespace.com/Steam for the free trial. When you're ready to launch, use code STEAM to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Well, we're gonna talk a little gambling. We're gonna just mix it up. What do you want to do?
Your call. What do you want to do, Dave?
Is gambling ruining sports? Oh, good.
Low key, it's really affecting sports in a not so fun way. MLB.
It's mad on chill.
We got some drama in Major League Baseball. The Guardians pitchers Emmanuel Clase, I think is how you say it, and Luis Ortiz have been indicted for pitch rigging. They were paid between like $3,000 and $7,000 per pitch to throw first pitch balls in during at bats.
So somebody pointed these out, and I don't know the contracts of these guys, how much money they'd made. It seems like the risk reward.
Right.
Like,
but there was more to it than that because they were taking some of their own money.
Oh, really?
One of these guys went to the bank and withdrew like $50,000 in cash, and he handed that to one of these gamblers and said, "I want to bet alongside you while we rig these pitches." So there's more to it than just collecting $7,000 for throwing a ball. And someone pulled up the pitches that were referenced here, and the guy, like, he was way outside the zone because you don't want the guy to swing. Guy swings and misses, it's a strike, and you've lost the bet. So he's like spiking them in the dirt, like they're really, really bad.
So I had a funny thought. So you saw the clip of like he threw like a slider way outside and low. The guy swung at it. And then according to investigators, afterward, one of the gamblers sent him a text, and it was a GIF of a guy hanging himself or something, and it was like a sad face because like he was supposed to be, the whole thing was on a walk. I don't know what the bet was, and the guy ended up swinging at a bad pitch, and so it screwed up their bet. And I had this funny thought was like, what if like one of our circling back GIFs was like in one of these, like,
yeah,
and like investigators, like it comes out, it's like
Will doing the head explosion,
or
dude, it's so this stuff. I mean, I'm sure so much of this stuff goes on that it's never going to be uncovered because it's so easy to do so. I mean, if you throw a first pitch ball during a bet, it doesn't really affect the game like at all. It's just one pitch in an at bat, It's just so easy to do. It's like if someone came to us and it was like, if you could bet on podcasting, it's like, all right, Dylan, you got to say this line, like you got to use,
say this line.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You got to do something during the podcast. Cause I got 50 grand on it. I'm gonna give you 10. Like, yeah, I'll fucking do it. That, I mean, of course, we don't have $40 million contracts.
No.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, how far into the pot? Like, is it gonna be like 40 minutes in before Randy has a terrible take?
No, I think it's a good take. People were doing odds in the chat like a couple weeks ago about whether I was going to do the Metal Ranchos drop or not.
See, you can't know.
There you go. Like how easy it would be to rig something like that. I mean, these guys, again, they make so much money.
What's the thing? Polymarket? That you can like bet on anything?
Whether Kyle's mom is good.
Yeah, Kyle's mom is gonna. What was it? She was gonna go to Israel and
she was gonna bomb a Gaza
that's
hospital.
Yeah. South Park. There's more to it. Just go watch it. Yeah, it sucks, dude.
It does. It's a shame. Gambling is just so prevalent now, and it's being promoted everywhere you look. It's legal. It's legal in so many different states now. It's just so hard to stay away from this kind of stuff.
I miss the days where I had to go to a sketchy URL.
I know.
And like WhatsApp a dude.
We still have that in Texas, man. For now. I think gambling will be legalized here at some point.
Hard to say.
It's hard.
Even our most. It's just it. I mean, like if you're the state, it's like you're leaving a lot of money on the table.
Yeah.
Anyway, check out our friends at Underdog.
Yeah, seriously.
But higher or lower?
Higher or lower? You got it right. No, we don't
Randy.
have them today.
There you go. So yeah, these guys are most likely going to be banned for life from baseball.
Damn.
And all over getting $7,000 to throw a ball. Again, like
Now
I
I'm
said,
gonna be
there's
looking
more
at
to it
Randy
than that.
funny every time that Matt Ranchos does or does not play.
This dude Class A was he was going to make $6.4 million next season.
Damn, now he's gonna be playing in Class A ball.
That's good, dude. I think I'm saying that correctly. I don't know.
You understand the sports reference I made?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. Jeez, Randy's checked out of the show. Randy's like, oh, I got a bad take.
He's still replaying that bad take in his
I'm
brain.
wearing my
so I
Dungeons
probably
and
shouldn't have
Dragons
said
shirt. Do you
that.
think I really care about knowing ball?
What's your favorite?
That's a great. You know what, Randy? Good take alert.
What's your favorite like type of food?
Chicken strips.
Chicken strips are good. Hamburgers. I think burgers. A good burger goes a long way.
Like, wait.
Is a burger is that American?
Yes.
Even though it was created
Oh,
in
no,
Hamburg,
it's
Germany.
I don't even know if it was
created
created
the
in
burger.
Hamburg. I think there's.
We look like
I'm
this
gonna
up.
look that up because I think there's conflicting reports.
It does give
reports.
American.
But it's like
I figured yours would be sausage.
These
'cause
are
you're
the
Polish.
these are American foods. These are my American foods. Hamburgers, French fries, pizza.
I don't know what a French fry
potato
is.
chips, mac and cheese, and barbecue. Those are like to me very American foods.
Sorry, man. I don't know what a French fry is.
Freedom fries. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
that's
freedom
American.
fries.
That's American to me.
Hot dogs too. Hot dogs, of course. Glizzies, very American.
It's a derivative of the sausage.
Sausage. Yeah.
I don't know where the hot dog originated, though. Oh, I kind of do.
Yeah, I invented hot dogs.
You invented hot dogs?
Yeah, man. Pretty crazy.
We roasted some over the fire. I haven't had a good fire roasted glizzy in a while. I think to me that's the top hot dog. It goes that, then ballpark, then turn dog.
I like a Johnsonville brat.
Brats are good too.
Brats are good. Brats are good, man. I'm team brat.
We do brats.
They're good.
Some sauteed onions and peppers.
You gotta saute them.
Oh, yeah. We do brats once every couple weeks.
Sometimes I like getting a good Chicago dog from like Wiener Schnitzel. There's nothing better.
You mean Wiener Circle?
No, you've never been to Wiener
Wiener
Schnitzel?
Schnitzel.
No.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Dylan got the chocolate shake at Wiener Circle.
I heard.
I didn't get the chocolate shake. Someone did while I was there, and I saw some titties.
I heard that you gave them the vanilla shake.
I saw some big old bouncing titties. I didn't return the vanilla shake.
Hey, don't clip that. Somebody out there.
Is it
Lucas
Wiener Circle? It's a
Delgowski?
thing. It's definitely a thing, man.
You didn't return the favor with a vanilla shake.
No, I didn't return with the vanilla shake. What would that have looked like, though?
You know what it would look like.
I don't. Tell me.
Have you ever seen like a boat, like the prop on a boat?
Yeah. Yes, I've seen a prop on a boat. Good question.
Well, there you go.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you catch a charge doing something like that, though. I didn't want to.
Oh, whatever. They did it. Ooh.
I don't think you can catch it. Can you catch a charge for pulling your titties out?
I think yeah. Didn't
Probably.
didn't like the cast of the Vampire Diaries didn't they get arrested for flashing people?
They dumped him out?
I think so.
Did you see, speaking of dumping them out, and speaking of bombs, did you see that Sydney Sweeney movie isn't doing great? The boxing movie?
Major flop.
Hey, if you're well, maybe in a few years.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. All credit to her acting abilities.
I think she's a good actress.
I think she's fine, yeah. But you take someone who's like, sex figure. Like she's known for being
sex figure.
She's known for being this
Bro.
hot, blonde with large breasts. And you make her look as unattractive as possible for a movie. It's not exactly going to pull people in.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's
Again, no offense to what they're trying to do.
If you're a guy and
looks rough.
if you're really into what's that supposed to mean?
She looked rough in the movie.
What's that mean?
I think you know what it means. She looks rough in the movie. Dave Ruff.
If you're a guy and you like the Sweens and you want more Sweens, you need to go see this movie. You need to support her.
Yeah.
I kind of am interested in the story, but dude, also it's a boxing movie. But boxing's kind of boxing's kind of out right now. I don't know, man. I think she'll be fine.
She's gonna come out of this okay, but yeah, this is not gonna be one she'll be proud of. I don't think.
She had to do the body transformation and stuff.
Yeah, she gained a bunch of weight.
That's like very taxing on actors. Anyway, what'd you find, Randy?
I'm seeing that this might have been a thing that they were. There was a rumor back in the day that they were flashing people on a bridge, like motorists, but now some TV producer back has said that they were taking pictures and it was a camera flash and the officer misunderstood. I don't know, but they were arrested back.
How old were they?
I think they're in like their 20s, like upper 20s.
Yeah.
Nina Dobrev and
That
all
changes things.
She is quite beautiful.
All right, folks. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.